think you will definitely enjoy, where it is surrounded by nature. So during this program, you will have idea about your nature with respect to this. So we will have an idea about Aya, how he came into this, how he acquired this knowledge. Aya had born late 40s in a place called Tiruchendur, near Tiruchendur, in a tiny village. It is something like 400 kilometers southeast from this place. He had grown up like any normal, mischievous boy. There was nothing special about him. He studied schooling there in the place. Then he went to hostels for his further studies, like degree. After completing this degree, he moved to Chennai for doing his law. During this period, he got interest as to serve the people, something to do for serving the people. That was his idea. So he started reading the book accordingly. Then he came across all these philosophers and philosophical, spiritual books, etc. Then he started reading J.K., Ramana, Nisargadatta, all these kind of books he started reading. Aya is that kind of person. Okay, before that, we call him as Sri Bhagavat Aya. I think I'll give an idea about it. Aya is the word in Tamil as Sir, which is a other people use. So it is Sir. Bhagavat is name given to him at birth. He was given by the parents. During that time, it is surprising that he is a deep South Indian and getting a name like Bhagavat. Everybody gets surprised. So during that time of independence period, Bhagavat is one of the person who is in North Upper area who fought for the independence very severely. So at that time he was prominent, known person throughout the country. So his parents gave him a name as Bhagavat. So after getting into this enlightenment area, people have named him as Sri Bhagavat. And we call him as an Aya. So he's fully known as Sri Bhagavat Aya. So after getting into college life for degree, he started interest on reading these books of Ramana, etc. He also started developing interest on meditations, parallel. But he is that kind of natured person. Unless he gets an answer for his queries, he will not further proceed. This is a very special quality of him. That means he starts, if somebody advises to approach him, he reads that unless he gets an answer for his question, he stops it. That means the road is blocked for him. This is one of the important characteristics of him. So then, after reading so many things, then he starts practicing meditation also because of the advice from so many people. When he is doing that meditation, hoping that he will get some solution, like enlightenment, but rather he was finding a problem than the solution. Meaning which he started getting a health problem, which he was not able to come out so very easily. Despite that he approached doctors, he was not able to come out. Then he understood. Maybe this meditation was giving a problem, but it is not giving a solution to his need. Then he got struck in that road. So he started more with a theory question of it, how we can get an enlightenment, etc. So he met another guru like Teni Swamigal was there. His son, he discussed with him very much, many number of days to get an idea. he has spent a lot of time with him in person, 1:1. Tenis Swamigal was a farmer. He was living in a deep village where the houses are not surrounded. It was in deep field. But he could spend a lot of time with him, and Tenis Swamigal also gave a lot of time. Then subsequently he got enlightened. Then he found that, okay, during this period, some 40 years had gone, where he had started his thinking, say, right from his college period. Then by the time he got the full result, some 40 years has passed through. Then after getting the result, it was surprise to him. It is so simple. Why I should have taken that much of difficulty? So then he thought, why not I give this knowledge to all the people? Okay. So having decided, he felt that I got it. I should give the things free of cost to the people. Okay. Even as on today, he is living free of cost. See, he was living. Meanwhile, he got the degree of lawyer. He was practicing a lawyer. So he got married. He had a child. All normal life was there. Plus, this was there. That means spiritual activities there. So he was still continuing to live in that area by practicing the lawyer. But he wanted to give this knowledge to others. So that means there is a gap of how do you shift this knowledge to others. So obviously, now the present technology is there, IT, YouTube, Facebook, etc. Those periods, it was not there. Okay. Primarily, it was a book form, it was getting communicated. So he started making a book. Mostly the first book kind of thing was released by his handwritten paper copy, which Xerox copy was taken for circular. That is how it started moving around. People started getting the concept. After, when they had picked up, then it came as a book form. Okay? So after getting to the book form, people started getting these ideas. Once people here and there got an idea, then he felt that we should have a camp like this, 4 days, 5 days, where we can spend time to get a full idea, 1:1, which generally one does not get it anywhere else. So we had a camp, first camp in 2013. It was conducted in the shed where we are taking a food, that is the place. This building was not there at the time. Something like 70 of us were staying there. There are hardly 2 rooms, and one of the rooms we gave the place to Ayya and Amma, Mrs. and Ayya. And so all the places were occupied as 70. That's a big number there. And that was his program. None of us got irritated. None of us got tired of it. That is the beauty of it. All of us enjoyed. It was a 5-day program. Another important point with this kind of program with IAS, it is purely 1:1. That means you spend time to understand. His concept is understand. That understanding will take care. Okay? And what is that understanding? Okay? If that question obviously comes. The simple example is when we start our schooling life, the understanding is given like a table, 2 + 2 = 4. Okay? Once you understand this, then throughout the life it is there, without you remembering, automatically it flows. So Ayya concept is like this. You understand. Then it will take care throughout your life. He spends for giving time to understanding only. So the beauty of this kind of program is, once he gives an idea, you have got more time to ask any kind of questions. He will answer very quietly, politely, without any bad emotions. That is the beauty. People ask all kinds of questions, So that is the beauty of it. People definitely get benefit. And those who are in a severe problem like worries, etc., they have got very good of benefits from Ayya's concepts. Really good. They have come out of from his condition. Just I will tell you one case out of this. There is a person there in Bangalore, a woman, she around 30 plus. She had psychological problems. She even went for cutting his hands. She went up to that stage. Obviously, anybody will take to psychologists. The psychologist, obviously, they give, after a lot of examination, they give list of tablets. They also tell these tablets you should never skip. This is throughout your life. And at that time, she was not having a child. She was put a condition that you should not bear a child. It was the condition. During this time, she comes to know about Ayya, that he can give a solution. Right? So he talks to Saravana. Maybe he will come, who is the main organizer. She talks to Saravana. Saravana discussed over phone only, and she got cured. That is the beauty of it. This concept, he talked over phone. Of course, many a time she would have called. She is fully cured. Then, after say 1 year or 2 years afterwards, she goes to the doctor. Then doctor asks the question, why you will not come? Are you taking the medicine? He said, I have stopped your medicine more than a year. I am all right. You have spoiled your life. That is what she had. What I am trying to say is, the Ayya concept is able to bring out any people who are psychologically affected. So, psychologically problem is very good for this. Understanding is very good. Now, do we need anything? Do we need to practice anything like others? Like say meditation or yoga, this, that, and all these things? No, his teaching is not with respect to that. Do we have any slogas to be practiced? Any unknown language? No, it is not that. A simple language, maybe say in Tamil or maybe in English, will try to drive you the concepts. Okay? Is it with respect to only Indian people? No, there are a lot of foreign people who got benefited, and his books have been translated in, say, German language, Hebrew, Italian. Even now they are in contact. You can see one of them here. So here the only need we have gone is you would have passed through various courses, various books, various concepts, etc. We are not asking you to give up those concepts. Okay, you still can have, but keep an open mind to receive this concept. So this will help you to prepare. This is the total products of this course. But I will still repeat, this is for understanding purpose. This concept was developed by him. You can spend your time in asking questions and till you get the end of it. And not only now, say now you are satisfied now, and tomorrow after going to your place, you are still getting it around. You can still contact him. Actually, he reserves some, in a day he reserves some time to answer the question to the people. Almost all of them get connected to him and ask the question, please connect me to Bhagavad. He says, I am Bhagavad Ayya speaking. That means he talks to you straight. There is no beating around bush. No, he is not available. Please call me later. All those things are not there. So far as he is free, he will answer to you straight. So that will give you a good understanding, good improvement to your life, which will be useful to you. Basically, in short, what you are going to get by understanding this is, how to lead a better life. Are we not living a life? Every one of us living, educated, non-educated, we are living a beautiful life. Then what is the question of better and useful, better life? By understanding this gives us a doubt. See, we are living a pack of emotions and the works. Our life is pack of these two. If that is not balanced, then there is a disturbance always. Here, the teaching is given how to live in a balanced condition between these two, which is generally not available in life. Generally, it is not. Because we know we live with emotions, we live with work, we know both of these. Here, a equation is given as to how it is to live with. Okay, with this background and understanding, I will invite Bhagavat Daya for the program. Done here.
I would like to add one more point. I didn't notice whether he mentioned about it. Maybe we'll be having a lot of ideas about enlightenment and liberation, but we know our goal is liberation. So only in the concept of enlightenment there are various parts. So let us focus what is meant by enlightenment here as given by Sri Bhagavad, and then we can focus only on it. So let us be with an open mind.
Okay.
I welcome all of you to the English Enlightenment retreat for this year. We conduct English retreat for every year at Tirunelveli around this January month. But this year alone, we are conducting this retreat here. So, We all know the word enlightenment. But we do not know what is the implication around this word. There are many philosophies, many religions around this word enlightenment. Everyone approach enlightenment in their own ways. There are many confusion, many problems around this one. Previously, I was working as an advocate in my native place. Around 30 years before. At that time, there was a temple, some local temple in my custody. And for that, one priest doing pujas was appointed regularly. But one time, he was the regular pusari, the regular priest was on leave. And a temporary person was appointed. He is a wandering monk who was staying in that temple, and he was temporarily appointed as the priest for time being. And I had some conversation with him. What was his career? What was his job on the spiritual field? He told me that he was leaving from his house right from his age of 15 or 16. From that period onwards, he was searching for enlightenment, searching and searching till this age. But when I was meeting him, he was at his age of 80. But he was still searching what is enlightenment. He has gone many ashrams, many masters, many practices, but still he was searching. And he shed tears, saying that I was unable to know what is enlightenment. Still I am searching. On hearing this, I am not having any pity about him. Instead of that, quite I was afraid of him because I am also searching the same way. But during that period, I may be around 40 years. But he was 80 years. During my age of 40 years, I am still searching. And still from the age of 16 till the age of 80, he was searching for enlightenment. And there are many philosophies. Some philosophies say that you have to do many practices this birth, and some other birth you will get enlightenment. It was postponed like this. So actually, after the Enlightenment program, we are having a special confirmation program for the person who has got understand what is enlightenment, and afterwards he may require some confirmation. For that, we are having a separate program for confirmation. And when I want to contact this confirmation program, I search what are the sayings of many masters, many philosophies regarding enlightenment. But nobody has given a clear idea about what is enlightenment. Everybody has a confusing statement, some vague statement, vague idea that nobody can understand. So that is why we are searching and throughout their life. Now, what is enlightenment? What is the statement of Vedanta scriptures on the line of enlightenment? The knowledge which gives you liberation is known as enlightenment. The knowledge or understanding which gives you liberation, that is known as enlightenment. So they say some knowledge or inner understanding which creates liberation. That is enlightenment. But in the Vedanta scriptures or spiritual world, comparing with enlightenment, the liberation is considered as the highest thing. And the enlightenment is only a way for liberation. So the liberation is the final goal. For that, enlightenment helps. So we have to understand what is enlightenment, and we have to get enlightenment. Then only we can come to liberation. And they have expressed what is enlightenment, what is liberation in many ways. If we follow that, naturally we will be confused. But is it very hard to know like this? For instance, we can refer the history of the Gautama Buddha. He was also searching for enlightenment, for a relief from all his worries and problems. He got away from his routine life. He renounced his family life. He renounced his kingdom. Everything he gone away. And as a monk, he was practicing something for the attainment of enlightenment. And it was said, two masters taught him how to do meditation and other things. And he also practiced meditation. When he did meditation, he got some good experience. And it was nice and marvelous. But at the same time, even though he got some good experience, very soon he got away from that experience. The experience got away from him. So he thinks, anyhow, I have got some experience through some meditation, some practice. If I do the practice seriously, I may have the experience permanently. He will come to the conclusion like this. So he did in practice the meditation very seriously. for 6 years. He did many kind of meditation. We followed many kind of austerities. But he met the same result. Some experience he got and he lost the same experience. So he was quite confused what to do next. And at last he come to a desperate condition that he cannot proceed further. Because whatever he was taught, he executed, he practiced all those things. But in spite of all those severe and all those practice, he did not get the result. So he sat under a tree in a desperate condition, what to do next. If he has any idea to do something, he will execute it. But now he do not have any idea to execute it, because he has executed all the ideas and he got the same result and he lost the experiences. But he do not know what to do next. But in that desperate condition, unexpectedly, he met with some change in his mind. But he do not know what kind of change he had got. It was unexpected. He has not practiced anything. Without his practice, he got something. And find it was the thing he is searching for that. But he got it unexpectedly, without any practice. And he find in that condition, his mind was functioning in a different dimension. And in that dimension, in that functioning of different dimension, there was no problem of his mind. All problems are washed away. And he named that condition, named that state as nirvana. He given a name as nirvana. And he said, I have find out something which is already within me. I have not created this. It is already with me. And today I have found out. It is not for me. It is not only for me. Everybody is having the same thing within themselves. Those who are finding the thing within themselves, they can be free from everything. All problem of his life, they can be free from that. What is that? What is the near state of nirvana? What is the state which Buddha has found out? Whether Buddha alone has found out for himself as the first time. What about the other masters? What about the scriptures? Do they not tell anything about that? Actually, everybody is saying the same thing. Everybody has found out the same thing. But they name it in a different way. The scripture says that is mukti, moksha, liberation, awakening. In many ways, they name it. Actually, what is the state? What is the quality of that state? what is the different kind of function of Buddha on that time. For example, everybody is interested in the spiritual world only because of their problem in their life. If we do not have any problem in our life, we will not step into the spiritual world. So if we come to the spiritual world, that means we have some problem in our life. So if there is no problem, there is no spiritual world. So basically, we want some freedom from the problem, freedom from the suffering of our mind. We know each and everything of the world will have a life duration. For example, anybody who was born must have died. So what are the things that appear that has to disappear? Everything has a life duration. So in this kind, our psychological problem, psychological emotion will have also a life duration. For example, we may take an example of fear, sorrow, anger. What is the life duration of fear? What is the life duration of anger? So there are many people you may see, you may come across many persons. He will have sorrow throughout his for years and years to come. They may have some sorrow. They may have some fear. So actually, what is the life duration of an emotion? We think if we do not give any solution to the emotion, they will not go away from us. We think like that. We have to we have to drive our emotion from us. We think like that. Actually, the life duration of each and every emotion is only a fraction of a second. So there is the nature of our emotion. But we do not know the quality, the nature of our emotion. That is why we are trying in many ways to separate our emotions. For example, we may come across with the fact of the thunder during the rainy season. We might have come across the lightning, the thunder. And if we know the real fact of the thunder, real fact of the lightning, we have to know the details of that. During the lightning, some flashlight will come first. And after a few seconds later alone, we will have the noise of the thunder. But no one will be afraid of the lightning, but they will be afraid only of the noise of the thunder. But when we hear the noise of the thunder, actually there is no thunder at all, there is no lightning at all. The lightning is over, when the flashlight is on. The noise of the thunder is only the result of the lightning, the after effect, the reaction of the lightning, the reaction of the thunder. Actually, when we hear the noise of the thunder, actually there is no existence of thunder. There is no existence of lightning. But we hear, we are afraid of the thunder, afraid of the noise, when it is war. So here, in this way, each and the emotions are in the same way. But we think all emotions are constant and it will go away from us unless we do something against that. So that is the basic problem of us, each and everybody. Do you want any break? Somebody is taking so much rest. Actually, the first and second session alone is the important session. If you are thorough with this first and second session, the other sessions are very supportive. Not the main session is the first and second session. Somebody might have traveled a lot and might have feel some drowsiness. And if you feel some drowsiness in the morning, we may continue the session in the afternoon onwards. But there is no hurry because we are 4 days. We are having 4 days, and we are having ample time, and we need not be hurried. But we may slowly pick up. But because the first and second session is the very important session, if you completely understand the first and second session, that is quite enough for the total retreat. And we can question the details of that. So we may continue the first session after having the rest and first, so that we may have some relaxation and we may get away from the drowsiness, and we may continue. And in the meantime, we may have some introductory talk or other thing, and Mr. Anand and Muthulakshmi will do their help, and we will continue our talk in the afternoon. Evening on the appointment 6:30. Evening 6:30. But we will have a trust, and we will be equipped.
Now we'll take a soup break and we'll come. Maybe in 20 minutes.